Hey y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. I thought I would do my 35-week pregnancy vlog. Let's see. The only thing that really changed is my discomforts. I know I say they change every week because they seem to get worse every week. And I feel like I'm just complaining every week, and it's so annoying because I don't like to complain. But now my heels, the heels of my feet hurt like crazy. I mean, I actually thought maybe I had I don't know, stepped on a piece of glass and it had embedded itself into my heel because the pain was like that sharp. But I haven't, and they get really swollen. The rest of my feet don't get swollen, but like my heel, where my ankle and my heel are, they get swollen. It's the weirdest thing. So just my heels, and I'm guessing that's because I am wearing so many flats. I generally don't wear a lot of flats. I like my high heels, and I haven't been wearing those very much. So I don't know if that's what it is or if it's just a pregnancy thing. Not exactly sure. I'm not retaining a lot of water because my rings still fit me. So I know that I'm not getting water, retaining water. My heels are just swollen. Weird. So when I stand, my heels hurt. When I sit, it hurts to put my legs together. And when I lay down, my back is killing me. It's like a give or take. Everything's just, uncomfortable. I did go to the doctor yesterday for my 36-week appointment because I am behind a week on my vlogs since I can't really talk about the next week if it hasn't really started. If I'm only like a day or two into it. So my vlogs are a week behind, that way it's the entire week that you get a recap on. But I did go yesterday, and my doctor, she told me that I'm having contractions, and I know I've been having contractions, but the weird thing is I thought that the baby was moving, because it just felt like baby moving, and she's like, no, that's not the baby moving, that's a contraction. And I thought, so what I've really been thinking is the baby moving is really a contraction all this time. And it's lower in my pelvic area than it is higher. The baby movement is kind of higher in my stomach or my belly area. And what she was showing me is lower. So I've been having contractions, I guess, a lot more than what I thought I was having, which is odd. But they don't hurt. They don't hurt. They're not really uncomfortable. They're just there. So I really, I can't complain. But it just does mean that I guess I'm getting, closer, which is fine. I know that I'm getting closer anyway. And the other reason why I say I am, 2 or 3 weeks out is because I do have to have a C-section, and it is scheduled a little earlier than my actual due date. And then the way that I feel right now, I feel like I could literally go any day now, because there's just certain, not discomforts, but certain feelings that I have that tell me I'm very, very close. But, I could be really, really wrong. I was super wrong with my daughter, and I went over a while, so I don't know. But other than that, funny thing, I don't know if I told you guys this last week, but I was like 3 or 4 months. I know by my 5th month of pregnancy, I could no longer wear my wedding rings with my daughter. My fingers were so huge. They would not fit, so I had to get like a fake wedding set and wear that for the rest of my pregnancy. This pregnancy, I have had no problem wearing my rings, which is weird to me because I really did expect not to, be able to wear them any longer past a certain amount of time. But it seems to me like I have not become as puffy or as swollen this time around as I did with my daughter. So I don't know, maybe boys are easier on their mothers like that than girls are. But that's that. My daughter's ready. She yelled at my belly the other day and told brother to come out already because mommy needs to play with her and carry her. And she wants him out already. So she was like, you need to come out now. It's very funny. I took her to the park last Saturday and felt really, really bad. I haven't taken her to the park while I'm pregnant because I I am very nervous watching her play because I'm just like, oh, she's going to fall, she's going to hurt herself, she's going to, you know, I get very, very nervous about it. I took her when she was about 2 years old, and she maneuvered the toddler slide extremely well, but the ladders and everything were really nerve-wracking for me. So I had not taken her back, and I know it's been a year. Well, I've been pregnant for half the year. So I'm just scared. I was scared to take her, but she ran that playground like she was a 14-year-old, and I felt really bad because I thought, you know, I should have been bringing her for a while, but it was so cold here, and then just being pregnant, you know, you're lazy. I didn't want to do too much, but she had a blast. But she did feel a little left out because she's used to me kind of playing with her, and I know the last month or two especially, if I get on the ground, it's very difficult for me to get back up. So she's kind of missing that because I've always been, you know, I get down to her level to do anything with her. So we sit at her table, or we'll sit on the floor to read, or, you know, we play or whatever. And so she's always used to that interaction on her level. Like, you know, we bring it down to where she's at. And she's not getting that, so I know she's really missing it. So there's times where she'll grab my hand and say, Mommy, come on, you know, play with me, or sit on the floor with me. And I'm just like, honey, I can't get up off the couch. I can't, you know, get on the floor with you. And I know the playground, you know, she'd say, Mommy, come slide with me. And there was no way that I could get on those slides. And she was doing the big slides. But, you know, it's only a little while longer, and then a little healing stage, and hopefully I can continue the way I was with her. The other thing that I can't keep her out of her brother's stuff. It's the most annoying thing in the world. I had my nursery and her bedroom. It's, you know, I mean, that's probably why, because it's a tandem room. It's for both of them. But I had the like diaper area, changing table set up with the cute little storage bins, and each storage bin had, you know, a dedicated purpose, and everything had like its own little area. I had bibs in like one storage bin, burp cloths in another, little receiving blankets in another one, socks in another storage area. I even had, you know, bottles stored back there because I'm not using them, and I won't use them for a good probably month or two. So I had, you know, stuff stored the way I wanted it. She thinks everything is for her baby dolls, so she just runs amok in there and pulls everything out, and, you know, wraps baby up and burps baby and puts bibs on baby and feeds baby bottles, and it's annoying. So I had to take everything out, and right now those bins are all inside the crib where she cannot reach them. They're organized the way I had them. They're inside the crib where she cannot reach anything. The bottles I brought into the kitchen, and then purchased a little white Sterilite container that I'm going to put them away, like in that cabinet right there. I'll just put them in there. So just stuff like that, you know, and I feel bad because everything is for brother right now, and, you know, it's got to make her feel left out. It's got to make her feel like, you know, everything's brother's, nothing's mine. So I feel bad for that. So I'm just trying to kind of keep things away as much as I can until brother gets here, and then maybe when brother gets here, we can show her that these are brother's things, and it's not just like a, you know, you can't really make the connection between that belongs to somebody else, because she's really good with her cousins. She's got two little boy cousins. She's really good with their stuff. If I tell her that is Gavin's toy, she, you know, will leave it alone and give it to Gavin or whatever. If, you know, if I tell her that's Ethan's or Ethy is playing with that, she knows, and she'll, you know, leave things alone or play with him, or in other words, you know, she won't take things that aren't hers, like she does with her brother's stuff. So I think it's just the fact that there's, you know, there's an actual person there to associate with, that belongs to so-and-so. Don't mess with it. Or, you know, leave that alone or take that to them. So I just think it'll get a little easier once baby comes. What else? I think I'm ready. I've got everything that I need. We have not put our car seats into the cars yet. But I think I'm just going to leave that up to him. He can do that whenever he feels like it. Installing them, because we'll have to move Eva's car seat out of the way in both cars, and then he'll have to put the bases of the carrier in. So I'm just going to let him do that. Good morning, my love. Where's what? Oh, I don't know. It should be over there. So just that. I do need to get the swing and the bouncer out. They've been put away since my daughter was little. So I don't know what condition they're in. And we haven't pulled them out yet. They're in the attic, and I've asked my husband to do it several times, but he's always busy. So he hasn't done it. And like I said, not sure what condition. Are you okay? What condition they're in. So when those come out, we'll look at that, and we may need to purchase new ones. I do need a different solution for my office, though, because with my daughter, with Eva, I had a pack and play, a Kiko, pack and play, and that's what the bassinet was like up on the top, and then there was a changing table next to it. And that's what I would use at the office to change her, and that's where she would sleep, in the bassinet section. And then when we would travel, I would, bring it home from work, and we would take that with us to wherever we were going and set it up in our hotel room as her bed. Now, the bassinet is gone, the diaper changing thing is gone. We've moved those, away, and she still sleeps in the bottom of the pack and play. I know she's kind of big, but she likes it. That's her little bed at my office. So I'm not going to be able to feasibly use that for both her and a baby, because it's dangerous to put the bassinet on top of the pack and play. So I'm going to have to figure something else out. If I don't purchase another one, then at least another solution to where to keep the baby at when he's sleeping. With Eva, when I was working, she was always strapped to me with one of those baby Bjorn things, or I was holding her, or I, had laid her down in the bassinet. That's pretty much, or of course my mother or my stepfather or someone who was working there that day was carrying her when I wasn't. So that's generally how office for me works, because it is a family environment. It is our family company. So I do need to figure out a solution for that. That's the only other thing I think I have left to do. But that's it. What else was I going to tell you guys? I don't know. I am packed. I need to show you guys my hospital bag, my makeup bag, and the baby's bag. Oh, and Eva even has to have her own little bag, because I'm pretty sure my husband's going to want to stay at the hospital for a little while. So okay, I know. Okay, we're going to go. That's week 35 for you guys. Yes, I know. Okay, so we'll talk to you later, and I hope y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.